Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, this is Proxify here. We're back for some more of the Yokai Watch 3 Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we just want to continue onwards with more of this escape room haunted mansion. So there was some interesting puzzles that we had to go and do. Basically, we had to go and do a little bit of a Where's Waldo minigame, trying to search for some sort of different yokai within the kitchen area. And then from there, we got ourselves with another type of specialized key, which then that made us head all the way over here to this type of bathroom area, which there's like two different type of rooms that are like this. One that is going to be with bubble bath here, that is going to be needing something for more of a colder type of way within the pool. And then we also of course have the pig boss yokai that was back from Yokai Watch 1, which we will be going and seeing him as well too a little bit later from here. And he is the one that wanted to make sure that he wanted to have like a really super hot type of hot tub that is going on within that type of way, so that we could be able to at least get the next specialized keys, so that we can go and continue onwards with more of this dreaded haunted mansion escape room area that does have to go on and happen from here. Now, the next type of specialized puzzle challenge that we're going to have to go and worry about is basically having some sort of option challenge. So, well, we are going to be meeting up with some sort of butler that is going to be around here within this said mansion, and he'll get into some more of the detail that will happen. We'll go and reach off over to that way, and I'll kind of explain a little bit of some other details once we go and start heading off into that way. But within these two videos for our time, not only are we going to just be doing out here with Yokai Watch 3, but we're also, of course, going to be doing some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. I know that that has been an actual episode that I've been wanting to go and try and do for quite some time now, but unfortunately I've been kind of dealing with a lot of other things currently, such as doing some episodes with my friend Kevin, of course, having to go through Mario Galaxy and Wonder, and then also having to go and do a whole bunch of like other Twilight Princess episodes and other series that I had to go and get done. So at least finally now we can go and come back to at least a little bit for some Final Fantasy X to, well, for us to hopefully try to complete off with everything that does need to go on and happen from there within the Macalina Temple. Because if you guys do recall, we have already went and battled out with Master Seymour at this point in time, and unfortunately it seems like the Guado is kind of taking a disliking to us currently right now, because we just went and just battled the Maester out of all things, and that was actually Seymour as well too, which that kind of been a little bit of a problem there. But we'll also have to try, well, hopefully at least try to make do for what's happening within the Guado. I know that we're also going to have to go and jump into a Cloister of the Trials as well, which that is going to be something that is going to be a situation to run into a little bit afterwards within here in the Macalina Temple. So technically we're not really done within that said dungeon. I know that we just went and battled out with a boss, but we'll still have to go and do some things from there for right now. Now I just went and checked out last night, which I know that currently at this moment in time it is June 19th, but just yesterday or last night from what I was doing was that I did go and check out on the Stanley Cup Finals. This was for Game 5, and I do have to say that there has been some good news within the Edmonton side, which I did go and watch, and they really did put a very good showing over on the Florida's home turf that was going on there, because I believe they went back to Florida to go and do Game 5, and I have to say they put on a very good showing. Edmonton literally won another game, which that is great, and now we can go and I think now what's going to happen is that they're going to head back to, I think, Alberta again, right, or something like that, or they're going to probably still be in Florida's home turf. I can't really remember exactly which type of area that they're going to go next time, but at least the good thing is that Edmonton won again, and that's pretty nice. At least the game can still be able to continue onwards, and hopefully Edmonton can bring the cup back to Canada, which that would be very interesting to go and see from there. But yeah, if you guys do go and see right now, here with this butler, is that we're going to have to do a little bit of an option time that is going to be happening. So basically, he just went and tried to give us some sort of like specialized milk that we do need. And you guys should already know that with the very first type of option that we just went and just got there with Usapon, that's already our specialized milk. Because the other one is just like an ice cold type of milk. It's not really like the superior special milk that is going on from there. We already kind of know about that because we already got that before. From one of our past places. But yeah, if you've been playing Yokai Watch for a little bit, and if you guys are already knowing about like most of the different options that are already going to be here for this type of challenge, then you really shouldn't have any type of problem at all. But yeah, so this butler, he's going to go and try to play a little bit of a trick, I guess, or try to, well, I guess like think about what your options are going to be, because this time this man keeps on hopping through each different type of door until he finally goes into the correct one, which it already is. It's going to be that correct answer there. It is a little bit annoying sometimes where you kind of have to like kind of just like open up the door on one side and then open up the door on the other way. It's just like, come on now. It's like, we already get it. We already know that specialized milk is already the one that Usapion is already at there. But yeah, but this butler just wants us to try to be a first class master or first class type of yokai or something that we're going to try and help out with the two yokais that we have here. So I want to say that kind of around within this type of like room area, you kind of have a little bit of some playtime, I guess, within the said yokais here, which that's pretty nice. I know that normally most of the times that we always get to go and play with through our different yokais is basically in that mystery dungeon labyrinth maze area, which speaking about that, I believe within the post game, once we're done with the whole entire main story, if we can at least go and accomplish out with everything, we should at least be able to hop back into the labyrinth area, because I would like to go and well, at least battle out with some of the different bosses that are in there. I know that we got mysterious yokais. I know that we have like some of the specialized stones that have to happen from yokai blasters, so since we do have some QR codes for that, I wouldn't mind trying to pick up with those said type of mysterious yokai. So yeah, we have to find like some sort of like specialized steak right there, which you guys already know. Like this steak is like much more like richer and it has a much better type of taste, since Jabonyon already went and kind of said so. But yeah, always look through the text as well, because if you ever feel like you're going to be stuck on something, normally Jabonyon will kind of have like, or even Usapon will kind of say like something in a much different type of text that will be somewhat more of like a foreshadowing into where you need to go to. So we already kind of know exactly what we need to do. Have around here with Jabonyon, reach into the option B room for this specialized steak, and I want to say that we are in the correct zone for this out here. Now, remember that one girl that was, I think, back in the theater area when we went and had to battle out with, I think, with that one yokai back over at Sparkopolis, but like in the dream world type of area? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. There was a random person that was in there in that theater, and we're gonna be seeing her again. I think her name was like Annabelle or something. I think that's what her name was. I could be wrong on that. But we kind of saw her for a little bit. She was like the blonde hair lady that was in the theater. But we are gonna be seeing her again around within this mansion. And I think we must have at least found where she actually lives here. Because if she's been hanging out with all these type of yokai, then she must probably be a yokai herself, right? Alright, so there we go. So I want to say that we are in the correcting area for that. So now we got ourselves just one more final challenge. Now this one could be a little bit tricky if you have never really got to meet up with a Snartle before. But what this guy's going to do is that we're going to have to try to find out who is the S-ranking yokai out here. Basically, we have is a Snartle, and then I think we may probably have, I think, like the pre-evolution or something, or maybe like a fusion or something of the different type of Snartle that will be here. But if you already know who Snartle already is, then you should at least get yourself with a giveaway answer right over here. And this final challenge is not really, I want to say, as a final challenge. But yeah, so apparently it seems like this butler is not going to be handing out any more food, but handing out a yokai instead, which Usapion is basically just going to say like, well, I can't just go out of my way to eat a yokai. I don't think that can even be possible. But there he is. So there's a yokai with a frightening blue mask. Well, we already know who that guy is, so that's already simple enough. He was already the same type of guy that went and jumped us back over our time of us having to cut through the different traffic lights all the time. Alright, so here is the B-side, and yeah, that's a whole other different type of yokai right there. Even though that does kind of almost look a little bit like Snartle, but Jabonyon is going to basically kind of just be like, just already trying to violate the rules already. Trying to just say that, wait, are you Jabonyon? But I don't think this guy can even go and really say anything right now. Alright, well, let's just go and keep on moving forth then. But if you guys did miss out on well, sorry, not yokai, but ukulele. Basically, I have yokai and yuka at the same exact type of time, so I almost called it well, yokai-lele out here, which that'd be really weird. Huh. Yokai with ukulele. That'd be an interesting concept right there. But anyways, if you guys did miss out on that Twitch live stream, we now do have, I think, just roughly close to the 15 pages that we do need to open up with Galaxy. And once we go and open up with Galaxy, we'll try to collect that with the last bit of pages that we do need, because during our way of the Ivory Tower, we need to collect at least like over about like 100 different pages. We can't even go and enter on into Capital B's like final battle just yet until we go after a whole bunch of pages. Like that's gonna be pretty crazy if I have to say so myself. But yeah, I know that we can possibly do it. I know that we got ourselves just a couple more episodes to go. I know that we got Galaxy, so that's gonna open up some brand new pages there. But we may probably have to return back to some other previous places as well. Well, within our way from there. So that's another victory, and that is a final challenge already completed. And unfortunately, Whisper is already going to lose out on that one once again. Yeah, and if you guys did miss out, or if you guys were actually seeing throughout here in this video, Whisper is like basically invisible, because I guess Whisper has been causing some grief or something, and then the butler decided to make him invisible so that he doesn't need to have him around over here for a little bit. But at least for now, we already went completed on with the challenge, so Whisper should at least go back to his normal form out here, and we can just continue onwards. But wow, you actually get ghastly fragments from this guy too. Now, if you guys do recall, we did go and pick up with some ghastly fragments as QR specialized codes. Now, I never really went and showed you guys exactly what we could go and do where the dream wheel is actually going to be at, because there is that guy that's right next to that Kraken machine in the BBQ area where you can go and battle all of the different type of sages within there. And there's one sage in particular that I do want to go and battle, which I believe you could actually auto befriend, I think, in there if you could go and actually tackle out with this said sage. And I want to try and at least get the Heavenly Sage one, because I think I already unlocked it. It's just that I haven't really went out of my way to go and do the battle just yet. I don't believe so. So we'll see how well that all works around from there. But there is going to be an IPO here, which that's really nice. But there's Dr. Eraser. Now, I know that we met up with Dr. Doctor before, so I don't know if that's like his like other evolution of this, or this is like his pre-type of form, but he is gonna have to go and do a battle with us. Oh, so he's gonna try to erase us from here, huh? Alright. Well, if you want to go and try to do that, but he won't go easy on me. Well, let's see what we can go and do against with this guy, huh? Well, we already have the Yokai Blaster already fully activated, so why not just go and just use the Yokai Blaster and just get ourselves a nice, good, easy win. Alright, we're gonna go and throw on the Slippery Seeker out here, which this should at least be able to do some damage. And unfortunately, we don't get ourselves with the high one, but hey, you know what? It's alright, because we'll still be able to do a whole heck of a lot of damage. Look at all that! Wow. With that Slippery Seeker right there, it is just like completely just almost about to be knocking out that whole entire medallion right there. And wow, just barely. So this man is still living by like only like a sliver of health right now. So anybody could go out of their way to like go and do a move right here. Aw, and of course this man had to go and move out of the way. He already knows that he's going to get himself a game over, but now he already did. So perfect. Got it completed. We can now go and move onwards. That is awesome. And another level up, of course, for our man Spoon, aka known as Recuperate, our legendary yokai that we finally have on the team. Awesome. And there we go. And Dr. Eraser is down and out, and I think he's gonna probably start to go and leave anyways. Oh, he'll be keeping a close eye on us, huh?
Oh.
But yeah, we're still trying to figure out where Buck is at, because we still don't really know exactly, because like this is technically right now here in this part of the mansion. Whoa, what the heck? She's like the girl version of Bray Wyatt out here. What the heck? Oh, so her name is Dorothy. I thought her name was Annabelle. I thought that's what I thought what her name was, but I guess not. Her name is Dorothy. But yes, this is the same type of lady that we've seen before back in Sparkopolis. And I don't know what is going on with that lady, but I don't know if she could probably be possessed by a said yokai or something, but that's very strange. Now, speaking about with Bray Wyatt, I don't know if you guys already went and saw back in Monday Night Raw, but the Wyatt 6, or I should say probably Wyatt 5 at this point in time, have finally made their appearance within there, and that was at the very end of the show, and it was so cool to go and see. And can't wait till we go and see any more of that for next time for Monday Night Raw, but that was a really good show. But anyways, see you guys for the next one of Yokai Watch 3, and of course, peace.